What's up guys, Redmi and Realme are undisputed when it comes to the mid-range smartphones. These two companies provide smartphones with a great camera and great performance with an affordable price. In this video, I'm going to show you the upcoming smartphones from Xiaomi and Realme from the month of July to December 2020. Please hit the like button to share this video and subscribe my channel. Redmi 10X 5G and the Redmi 10X Pro 5G are the two upcoming smartphones from Redmi. Coming to the detailed specification of the Redmi 10X 5G, the dual SIM Redmi 10X 5G runs on MIUI 11 and it features a 6.57-inch Full HD Plus display with the HDR10 Plus and 600 nits of brightness. It is powered by the 7nm MediaTek Dimensity 820 chipset coupled with a Mali G57 MCS5 GPU. The phone packs up to 8GB of RAM and up to 256GB of internal storage. For the imaging needs, the Redmi 10X 5G has a triple camera setup at the back with a 48MP main camera, 8MP ultra-wide angle camera and a 2MP depth camera. Up front, the phone has a 16MP selfie camera housed inside the water drop style notch. The Redmi 10X 5G includes a 4520 mAh of battery with a 22.5W fast charging. The phone weighs around 205 grams and will cost you around $250 in the international market and 17,000 Indian rupees. Now coming to the detailed specification of the Redmi 10X Pro 5G, the dual SIM Redmi 10X Pro 5G also runs MIUI 11 and it features a 6.57-inch Full HD Plus display with HDR10 and 600 nits of brightness. It is powered by the 7nm MediaTek Dimensity 820 chipset coupled with Mali G57 MC5 GPU. The phone is listed to pack up to 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. Coming to the optics, the Redmi 10X Pro 5G has a quad camera setup on the back with a 48MP main camera and an 8MP telephoto shooter that supports 3x optical zoom and 5x hybrid zoom and 30x digital zoom. There is another 8MP ultra-wide angle camera and a 5MP macro camera on the back. Up front, the phone has a 20MP selfie camera housed inside the water drop style notch. There is a similar 4520 mAh of battery integrated inside a 33W fast charging support. This phone is heavier than its sibling, weighs around 208 grams and comes at a price of $450 in the international market. Links are given in the description, you can check the more details from there. Realme 6S. The Realme 6S made a surprise appearance at the X3 Super Zoom event. It is a slightly lower cost version of the Realme 6 that was launched back in April 2020. The Realme 6S is expected to be available in the month of July 2020. There is only one version available that will cost you around $200 in the international market and it packs a 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. The original Realme 6 was costed around $220 to $230 in the international market with the same memory configuration. So what changes that you can see in this phone? Not much beside the main camera on the rear. It now uses a 48MP ISO GW1 sensor instead of the 64MP. The other three modules of 8MP ultra wide, 2MP and 2MP macro shooter are the same. And there is a selfie camera of 16MP and it is a punch hole too. The rear camera supports the same modes including Super Nightscape 2.0, Chroma Boost and others. The front camera has similar skills with the portrait and portrait nightscape modes as well as the ability to capture 120fps slow motion video. Speaking of video, the Realme 6S can record up to 4K resolution and support UIS and UIS Max video stabilization pictures. The Realme 6S has 90Hz Ultra Smooth display, 6.5-inch panel with a 1080p plus resolution covered with the Gorilla Glass 3 protection. The software can automatically switch between 60Hz and 90Hz depending on the content. This is an LCD, so the fingerprint reader is mounted on the side. The phone is powered by the MediaTek Helio G90T chipset coupled with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. There is a 4300 mAh of battery, comes with a 30W fast charging support. For more details about this phone, check the links given in the description. Realme X3 Super Zoom. Realme X3 Super Zoom is official and will be available in the month of July 2020. The Realme X3 Super Zoom gets its name from the 8MP 122mm 5x periscope zoom lens, which through software and with the help of the 64MP main sensor can snap up to 60x hybrid zoom shots. The rest of the rear cameras are an 8MP ultra wide and a 2MP macro. The main camera offers Nightscape 4.0 complete with a pro mode with manual settings like ISO ISO, shutter speed, white balance and autofocus, as well as AI mode, which does everything on its own. On the front, the Realme X3 Super Zoom packs a dual camera in the pill-shaped punch hole in the display. The main selfie sensor is a 32-megapixel Sony IMX616, and on the side of it there is an 8MP ultra-wide-angle second shooter. The main sensor offers nightscape selfie capture, night mode for selfies. The display itself is a 6.57-inch IPS LCD display with 120Hz refresh rate. The fingerprint scanner is side-mounted, which is a disappointing thing. The X3 Super Zoom uses the Snapdragon 855 Plus chipset coupled with 12GB of RAM, also comes with a vapor chamber cooling, UFS 3.0 storage with a turbo ride. The price of this phone will be around $500 in the international market and will be available in the month of July 2020. Xiaomi Mi Note 10 Lite, the lighter version of the Mi Note 10, already launched in China and will be available in the month of July and August 2020 in many of the countries. The phone comes with a 6.47-inch touchscreen display with a full HD Plus resolution. Mi Note 10 Lite is powered by 2.2 GHz octa-core Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G chipset coupled with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. Mi Note 10 Lite runs on Android 10 out of the box and it is powered by 5260 mAh of battery, comes with a fast charging support. As far as cameras are concerned, the Mi Note 10 Lite on the rear packs a 64-megapixel primary camera with an aperture of 1.89 and the pixel size of 0.8 micron. The second 8-megapixel camera and the third 5-megapixel camera and the fourth 2-megapixel camera and this quad camera module gives the best picture quality. It sports a 16-megapixel camera on the front for selfies, comes with an aperture of f2.48 and a pixel size of 1 micron. The phone weighs 204 grams and this phone will cost you around $300 to $350 in the international market and will be available in the month of July and August 2020. Links are given in the description, you can check the more details from there. So these are some of the upcoming phones from Xiaomi and Realme from the month of July to December 2020. If you like the video, please hit the like button, do share this video among your friends. Thanks for watching, take care, bye bye.